That's really not my problem.
We can only wait and see.
Don't you have anything else for me to do?
You can't get enough, You're in plenty of trouble as it is. What else do you want, then?
Another assignment. I'm a mercenary, remember?
Will it ever change?
All right, I've got something. It's just the thing for you.
Be so sure.
I have a debt to settle with the judge in town. I'd actually prefer to do it myself. But the paladins wouldn't let me within a stone's throw of his house. The thing has to be handled with a bit of consideration, so pay attention. You'll go to the judge and offer him your services. You'll try to win his trust and carry out some dirty work for him until you find something to incriminate him.
That's the first I've heard of it.
The swine has done so many dirty jobs that it stinks to high heaven. Bring me something I can use to blacken his name with the militia, so that he spends the rest of his life molding in the slammer. But I don't want you to kill him. That would be too quick. I want him to suffer, understand? Do you think you can do that?
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
No problem. How much?
Your reward depends on what you bring me, so make an effort.
How's it going?
You'd better scram, you filthy mercenary, before I call the guards.
Relax. I'm not here to steal from you. I'm looking for work.
Ah, so you want to work for me? That is, of course, a different matter. There is, alas, one minor problem. I don't know whether I can trust you. You'll have to prove your loyalty first.
Put me to the test.
All right. Listen. Bring me the sacred hammer of the Magicians of Fire. They keep it somewhere in the basement of their monastery. If you pull that off, I might think about hiring you as a bodyguard.
All right.
Fine. But remember, if they catch you, I've never heard of you.
Tell me that isn't true.
As if I don't have enough problems.
Here's the sacred hammer of the magicians.
I'm truly impressed. You're really serious about this, aren't you? Here's your pay. Fine. If that's how it is, I have another task for you already. Some days ago, several prisoners escaped from the local jail. Those bastards have taken off to the mountains, somewhere in the direction of Zardas's new tower. The name of their leader is Morard. I want you to kill him. Go! Hurry before they're gone for good.
Hey! You better stay away from me if you don't want to land in jail.
Where is Morard, your leader?
We split up, so we wouldn't get caught so quickly. No idea where the others are.
I'm not planning on ratting on you.
If the judge sent you, then you can tell him from us that he can get stuffed.
So what's your crime?
That's none of your business.
Too bad. Then I guess I'll have to get the judge.
Okay. I suppose some of us have made off to the tavern, but you didn't hear that from me, okay?
You just have to listen.
You haven't come to take us back to jail, have you?
What do you want from me?
Can't rely on that.
Where is Morard, your leader?
I don't want any trouble. Go to the landowner. He wanted to hide himself with the mercenaries, and now leave me alone.
That was quite obvious.
That was obvious legally. You listened to the wrong people. I'd have gone about.
It had to happen sooner or
You are Morard.
How come you know my name?
The judge is looking for you. You fled from his jail. What'd you do? Steal his wallet?
Not his. The governor's. And on his behalf, too. Well, after we attacked the governor, he didn't want to share the booty with us. And had us arrested. We didn't want to wind up on the gallows. So we fled. We thought they'd never catch us that way. That seems to have been a mistake.
Do you really believe that?
You didn't get that from me.
Tell me that isn't true.
What can we do against the judge?
Nothing at all. He sits up there in the upper end of town like a spider in his web. Untouchable.
I wouldn't say that. We'd only need some proof of his guilt in the matter concerning the governor.
Proof, you say? I have that. But who'd listen to a convicted criminal?
Give me your proof, and I'll see to it that no one will hunt you again.
Are you sure? All right. Here, take this letter. It bears the judge's signature. Even if it doesn't change my guilt, it should be enough to confirm that he was an accomplice in the business.
Don't tell me you didn't know that. That was obvious all along. I'm no better off myself.
I found something to incriminate the judge.
Really? What is it?
He hired a few thugs to mug the governor of Carinus. Shortly afterwards, he had them arrested and pocketed all the gold. I brought you the written order the judge gave those thugs as evidence.
Show me.
That's the first I've heard of it.
At last! That should be enough to make him bleed. I'm impressed. I'm willing to shell out quite a bit for that. Here's your reward, and not a word about this to anyone. Got it?
Where did you pick that up?